What up, QC crew? King Day is in the mother building.
Run it up for up. Your bitch gon' not know when it's up. Run that shit, we at all the show. Say that shit for your camera.
Warning. Everything said in this video and on this platform is strictly my opinion and all alleged. Here, we speak about hot topics on YouTube and other social media platforms for entertainment and conversational purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
What it do? It is your homie King Day here in King's Corner, and I am back with another reaction video for you. Now look, what up y'all? We are back with another reaction video. Today we are reacting to Cougar Confessions. This is about a time where a woman drove 2 hours to embarrass herself over a man. We gonna go ahead and get straight into it. I ain't gonna hold you. I never do. If you mess with me like I mess with you, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. We're gonna get straight into this video. Let's get it. Let go.
Let me tell you about the time I drove 2 hours to embarrass myself over a man. So this is the reason why I don't need to be catching feelings for nobody. In my life, when y'all was asking me, why shouldn't you be catching feelings? It's me. I'm the problem. I shouldn't be catching feelings. Especially not for no YN, but not for any man at any age. This was not a YN. This was a man that was 4 years older than me. I happened to be in a situationship with this man for 4.5 years after I got my divorce. Okay? So we had this relationship where it was just like all over the place. We was hunching. He was the first man that I was hunching on after I got my divorce, even when I was just first separated. He was the first one. He was when I cried in the bed with all that. So this was going on for a long time. He would come, mind you, he was also going through a divorce at that same time. So we was kind of like leaning on each other to try to get through this craziness.
Okay.
He would come over to my house. He would do stuff over at my house. He would fix things. Most important part of the story, this man's fine to me. He's like super fine to me. He got locks. He's chocolate. His body is the Liptonest of the teas. Okay, I'm talking about this man works out every day. He was 6'1", beautiful. Okay, so I was already feeling some type of way about being with him. So we was acting a fool for years together. I'm talking about I cheated on another dude with him. We was cutting up. So this.
But y'all just didn't want to be together.
After we had decided to just chill on it for a little bit. I was about to go on a date with another dude. I met this other dude on a dating app. I was about to go on a date with him. And this dude that I was dealing with, he had family up in the Seattle area, which is about 2.5 hours from Portland. So he was telling me he was going up there to be with his family that weekend. I was like, all right, cool. Well, I have a date anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So the date ended up getting canceled that I had with the dude that I met on the dating app. He called me and was like, he was from Seattle and he was supposed to be driving down.
Okay.
He was supposed to be driving down from Seattle. He asked me what we was going to be doing after the date, and I was just like, I'm not making you no guarantees. And he told me if I wasn't guaranteeing that he was going to smash, he wasn't finna waste his gas and drive all the way down from Seattle to Portland. So I was like, all right, cool. That's cool then. Then just don't come because I don't want to promise you no cool cat. And what if I don't like you? This is like our first time meeting this dude.
Okay,
and
okay.
I'm not promising it to you. So anyway, we're not doing that. So
That's crazy. But at least he's straightforward.
The guy, my situationship. He was like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "Oh, this dude, he canceled the date." And he was like, "Are your daughters there at your house with you?" And I'm like, "No, they gone for the weekend. They at their daddy's house." And so he was like, "Well, if you ain't doing nothing else this weekend, why don't you drive up here and spend the weekend with me? Me and my family was doing this, da da da. I got a room because we all are. It was like some tournament or something. I can't remember if it was basketball, football, whatever, some sport. It was a tournament, and he had a room up there. He was like, mind you, it's like 8 p.m.
Okay.
when he's telling me to do this because I was supposed to be going on a date, right? So it's gonna take me 2 hours. So I was like, I'm not gonna get there till like 10:30, and he's like, it's cool. He's like, I'm out with my family right now. We drinking. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put your name on a hotel, and then when you get here, you just check in and then I'll come, and be with you. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm already messing up. I'm already fucking up. But I really, really, really liked him. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about love. Like, I liked him a lot. And it's already been 4 years at this point. It's already been 4.5 years at
Okay.
this point of us
All
going back and
right.
forth and doing this. Like in Airbnbs, going to hotels,
Okay.
we was doing the most. We was doing the
Yeah,
most.
because I was about to say, like, whew, you're going to drive down there for him. You like him. You know who he is. You're attracted to him. Whatever. Y'all done already did y'all little shindig, y'all little boo-bop to boo-bop. But they've obviously traveled together. He's came to see her. She has went to see him. They probably met in the middle. Like she said, they got Airbnbs. They've done this before, so it's nothing new. It's just like a last-minute thing. So, all right, cool.
We was in a relationship, but wasn't in a relationship. It was just this whole situation.
Okay.
So I'm driving. I drive up. I drive up I-5. I'm going as fast as I can because it's late. I get there around 10 something. He's not there, but he had told me he wasn't going to be there. He said he was going to be out with his family. So I check in the hotel, everything. He has not checked in at all. So there is no bags. There's nothing in there. The hotel room is empty.
Okay. But you
So
got
I'm
in.
like, all right,
Cool.
cool. So I call him and I'm like, I'm here. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm out, drinking with my family. But I'm going to call you when I'm on my way. So I was like, all right, that's fine. So I had a little something to smoke on, a little something to drink on, whatever. So I ended up deciding to take a bath and watch Gladiator. Now, y'all all know that Gladiator is like 3 hours, right? So I take the bath. I'm feeling good. I'm high and stuff. I'm having my drinks or whatever, and I take a bath and I watch Gladiator. The whole movie goes by.
Damn.
He ain't called me nothing.
Damn.
Back. It's like 1 something in the morning now. So I'm calling him and I'm just like, "What are you doing?" And he's like,
I'm out drinking with
"Yeah,
my family."
He's like, I'm about to be on my way. I'm about to be on my way. I'm like, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I drove all the way up here to be with you. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. And he's like, yeah, no, I know. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you. So I hang up the phone. I get back in the bed. He calls me right back.
Okay.
And he's like, I'm too drunk to drive home. I need you to come get me.
What?
So I'm like,
I'm in my lounge clothes.
Like,
I'm comfortable. I done took a
comfortable
bath.
to get you. So I'm gonna send you an Uber. And he's like, all right, cool, just call me an Uber and whatever. So, mind you, it's like 1 something in the morning at this point, and we are not actually in Seattle.
Why he ain't call his own Uber? I mean, I get it. He probably like, hey, will you come pick me up, whatever. But when she was like, no, I don't really know where I'm at. I'm not really comfortable with that. What's she calling an Uber for?
We are like right before you get to Seattle, like maybe like 45 minutes out. And so it's not a lot of Ubers out at that time. So I try to call the Uber. They're like, they keep saying they matching me, then they keep dropping, matching, dropping, matching, dropping. I can't get him an Uber. So I call him back and I'm like, I can't get you an Uber. And I'm like,
Where's his family?
You can get here. And he's like, I need you to come get me. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna come get you. So I put on all my stuff and everything. I drive. He sends me the address or whatever to the bar that they at. I drive up. It's like 15 minutes from where we at.
Mm-hmm.
I get there. I call him. He's like, all right, I'm gonna be out in just a second.
Just a second.
Because about what I'm about to tell y'all. He walks out the bar holding hands with a bitch.
Mm-mm.
With another woman. And I mean,
no, he didn't.
Jolly. They holding hands. They are happy and stuff. So I'm just sitting in the car watching them because I'm just like, I know this motherfucker ain't holding hands with. So
he acting like you the Uber.
And he sees my car
mm-hmm.
and he lets go of her hand. And so he's like, all right. And I can't hear what they're saying or whatever. But then I do, as he's walking to my car, I hear her say, I love you. So I'm pissed. So he comes over and he doesn't say anything back to her.
Mm-hmm.
And so then she says it again. She says, I love you.
Yeah, because you ain't about to ignore me.
Say nothing.
What?
To her. And so she says it again. So then he comes to get in my car, and instead of, he walks around to the passenger seat, but instead of getting in the passenger seat,
he get in the back seat.
He gets in the back like I'm an Uber driver.
I knew he was finna do that.
So I look back there and I'm like, nigga, is you serious? And he's like, they just drive. Just drive, just drive, just drive, drive. Mind you, the girl's coming up to the car now and she's like, who's this? Who's this? And she started to talk to me and like asking me oh, like what who is this?
I'm just
Da,
a
da, da, who
Uber.
is this? And he's like, they just drive, just drive, just drive. So I started driving.
She
We
follows you.
driving down the highway. So I'm like, do you want me to pull over so that you can get in the front seat or no? So he gets back. So I pull over. He gets in the front seat. This man is drunk as a bitch. Okay, I'm talking about he is fucked up. He is drunk. So I'm like, what was that all about? And he's like, oh no, that's just my sister. Mind you, I've been messing with this man for 4.5 years. I know
That is
his
not your
brother.
sister.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know his family. His daughter has met my children. Like, I know him. They ain't never been a sister. There's no sister. Okay? There is no sister. So I'm like, I know you fucking lying. And then he's like, I'm gonna call her so that she can tell you that she's my sister. And this is going long, so I'm gonna have to make a part two. And I didn't want to have to make a part two, but I'm gonna have to make a part two because it gets real, real, real.
If that was your sister, then you wouldn't have wanted her to drive off. She's asking, who is this? Who is this? You would have been like, this my sister, whatever. And the girl that's walking to the car, you would have told her, this is whoever. I mean, they're not in a relationship. And I have to remind myself that just that quick. They are not in a relationship. They mess around. They have fun, but they still date other people. They still do other things. She was getting ready to go on a date that night. She was getting dressed to go out with somebody else that night. The dude flaked. He was like, look, if I ain't smashing, it ain't happening. Like, I'm not finna drive to you and I'm not smashing. So she was like, cool, respect. I don't know if I'm gonna like you enough to want to do that at the end of the day. So just stay where you at and we good. Old dude ended up calling in the midst of it and was like, hey, come see me. She's like, okay, cool. So they're not together. They're not exclusive. None of that. They're not together. Not a thing. So that's perfectly fine if he was out on a date with another woman. And I think it would have been fine if he was transparent about what was going on because they're not a thing. She would understand. They date other people. They do whatever they want to do. They're both single. So if he was like, oh, your date flaked on you, he like, oh, I got a date, but shit, I'd rather be with you. I mean, I'm not gonna flake on my date, but while you on your way, I can kumbaya with her right quick. We can have a couple drinks out, whatever. Then when you get here, I dip out and me and you can make it do what it do. She could have made that choice to say, no, just enjoy your date. I don't want to come after a woman, like directly after a woman. You could do whatever you doing out in the free world. And then if we decide to link one day or do something like that, we can. But for you to be with the woman and then 10 minutes later you with me, I don't know if I want to dibble in that like that. That's too close. You know what I'm saying? Give it a little bit of time. Give your little thing some time to air out before you come mess with me. You know what I'm saying? So she would have had that choice. Instead, he's like, I'm out with my family. I'm out with my family. I'm out with my family. She's been there since 10 something. It's 1, 2 o'clock in the morning now. Like, come on. Don't say that's your sister. That is not your sister. Part 2.
So listen, I tried to record the part 2 tonight. And I started talking about that, and I started reliving that, and I started shaking, and I was so mad again that I posted the video, and then I rewatched it, and I was like, I gotta delete that, because
What?
I was like emotionally in my feelings like real bad. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna calm down. And then I'm going to wake up in the morning and I'll post the part 2 and I'm not as mad because I'm telling you, that just took me right back into it and I was pissed for a minute. So I am not in a place right now to record part 2. Once I started talking about what that lady was talking about, oh my God, I got so mad. And then it made me like remember like how bad that nigga did me. So I will get at y'all tomorrow. So
What?
listen,
Come on, man. We're part 2.
we listen and we do judge. I'm not even gonna tell the rest of that story because I kind of feel like y'all can deduce by what happened in part 1 what was gonna happen in part 2. I will tell the outcomes of the story because I feel like that's more important than the actual details of the story.
Oh,
So
Lord.
y'all
At
already
least we
know that
getting
when the nigga
something,
came
I
back
guess.
from the
Damn.
bar, he came out with another woman.
Mm-hmm.
What you really want to know? Did I fight the girl?
No.
No, I didn't fight her. We just got in the car and we just drove off. We went back to the hotel. Had that girl been at the hotel when I got there, like she said she was gonna be, I would have fought her.
Oh, he
I would
called
have
her
tore
on the
her down.
phone
I would have
and
tore
they
that whole
exchanged
hotel room
words.
up. I would have tore it down to the ground. But I'm not like that no more. I've turned over a new leaf. I'm a different person. But I'm telling you, I would have acted like I would have acted a whole fool up in there. Did I go home after that? No, I didn't. I spent the night there with him, and I let him gaslight me and
Mm.
explain and try to make me feel stupid and try to make me feel like I was overreacting and all of these things. Which I mean, in hindsight, that wasn't my man, so I kind of was overreacting. But I wasn't overreacting because why would you have
Why
me
would you play
drive
like that?
2 hours to do for that? Did I let him smash that night? I did. I drove 2 hours.
You
Somebody's
had to
getting
blow
all up
some
in these
steam.
nuts. What are you talking about? Oh, I needed some type of relief. I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed. I left that morning, 7 in the morning, as I was driving back home. He gave her my phone number. She called me. Oh my gosh, it was terrible.
What he do that
It was
for?
lame. Did I stop dealing with this man after that? I did not. I didn't deal with him as much as I was dealing with him. I stopped talking to him for quite some time, but I still let him dabble in my life. Did we end up together? Absolutely not. He
Good.
married a whole other different lady.
Good.
I don't want to get too far into it because if I tell too many details, people gonna know who I'm talking about. Did I stop talking to him after he got married? Not really.
Did
I
y'all still
did.
dibble?
Then I would see him, and we would talk, and some stuff might have happened.
Y'all still dibbled after he got
Oh my
married?
goodness, girl. Do I still talk to him now? No, I do not. I don't. But I don't know how I would act if I seen him again. I'm just gonna be honest.
What?
Anyway, I say all that to say this: love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I have learned to love myself. I'm a whole different person now, new woman. This is why I don't catch feelings for people. Because once we lock in, ain't no locking out. And it's not that I will pursue, but I won't set boundaries. I will just allow people to come back and re-injure,
Mm.
re-wound. And I'm just not doing that no more. So
Gotcha.
try to keep it fun, try to keep it lighthearted, try to keep it all about the hunching and the vibes. And then I just go on about my business. All right, I'm about to go take my little morning walk. Have a good day. We
How y'all feel about it? Have you ever gotten to a point where you was sick and tired of being sick and tired and you said, you know what? I'm not getting my feelings involved anymore. I'm not dealing with anybody anymore. And I'm just going to have fun. I'm going to hunt who I want to hunt. I'm going to let whoever want to munch, munch. And we going to make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? We going to have fun. We're gonna be grown by it, and it just is what it is. Because some people after they been hurt, they take that trauma, they move on, get into another relationship, but they're not over the things that happened in the previous relationship. So they start bringing trauma and insecurities and issues to the new relationship. That relationship turns toxic, or maybe the person they're dealing with don't want to deal with that type of stuff. It can go all type of way. Honestly, it can go all types of ways. So I know I hear a lot of people say, I'm gonna take time for me and I'm gonna heal. Now, people's version of healing is different, clearly. But they say I'm gonna heal, but they don't focus on themselves. They go hunch and munch and all of that. And I don't believe that you can heal that way. That's me personally. Y'all let me know if y'all think otherwise. But people take the time out and they go hunch and munch and everything else while they're healing. Other people say, I'm not healing. I'm not working on myself. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just trying to have fun and feel normal again. That's it. I ain't trying to heal. And then there are others who actually take those steps to heal. They work on themselves. They don't get other people involved with them. They don't, just let anybody in them creating soul ties and all of that. They actually focus on themselves. It's just a little crazy to me that after they stopped dealing with each other, and he got married to a whole nother person, she still dibbled and dabbled with him. And maybe she feel like it was hers before it was the wife. I don't know. But I think once he got married, it should have been cut off. But hey, you know, she just, well, not just, but she had gotten out of a marriage. It had been some years and they've been dibbling and dabbling. She liked them that much, they dibbled and dabbled. I wonder if he was stopping a relationship from being official, because she sound like, and I could be wrong, but to me, she sounds like if he wanted to go there, she'll go there. If he wanted a relationship, she'll have a relationship. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this story. It's funny that it's called Cougar Confessions. She said the man was a couple years older than her. So maybe she has some other story times on her page where she is dealing with YNs, little younger dudes, and things like that. So I'll go check that out and see if she got something else. She had me laughing a little bit. I like how her story flowed. She didn't do too many ums and ahs and pauses and all of that. So we might be seeing her again on the channel. Hopefully we get a full story time, though. I was a little disappointed at the fact that she didn't finish the story time, but she gave us a nice summary. And sometimes that's all we need. We need to know the beginning and how it ended. And obviously it ended in her still messing with this man for a little bit of time, and then eventually not messing with him no more. He done got married, everything else, they still dabbled, and then eventually the whole thing just died down. Y'all leave y'all comments down below. Let me know what you would have done in this situation. Would you have drove away from him when he was walking to your car and some woman saying, I love you, I love you, I love you, and making it her point to say it loud and clear? Would you have rolled your window down, let him in and said, who are you? And you, who are you? You know, whatever. Keep in mind, this was not a relationship. This was just a little sneaky linky. And it really wasn't even sneaky because they both were single. But I don't know, maybe he wasn't single. Maybe he was sneaking and geeking and she was just free. Who knows? But this was not your partner. So you really don't have a place to confront somebody about him. But you can try and get clarity on the situation. I think it was the fact that he didn't tell her that he was on a date or dating or whatever the case may be. And he had her where he was at waiting on him as if he was really with family and he was not with family. I think that was the biggest issue for her. But y'all let me know. That's all I got for you today. If you like videos from me and you want to see more is to come. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, because right now, King Day is out. Peace. The motherfucking building.
Burn it up, was up. Yeah, bitch, go, not know when was up. Run that shit, we had all the show. Say that shit for your camera.